Thank you, Howard. The cost of infertility can really put a financial and emotional strain on a couple already stressed about trying to conceive. There are some options, though, when it comes to easing the financial burden, and infertility consultant Mindy Berkson joins us with some of those options. And, you know, I've had friends that have considered these treatments and thought about them over time and actually done them. And I've always heard the $10,000 figure bantied about for one treatment. Is that accurate at this point?
Well, treatment cycles do vary regionally across the country, and I would say an average IVF treatment cycle can range anywhere from $10,000 to $18,000.
$18,000, and that's one treatment,
One
right?
treatment cycle. And then, of course, for clients who are using egg donors, then you can add an additional approximately $12,000.
Oh, so you're talking $30,000 in some cases.
And then, if you're using a surrogate, you can add an additional $50,000.
Oh, my. Okay, so that's a big cost. I mean, that's the cost of a down payment on a large home. Are there options? You were saying that there were options actually to finance this.
There are options. They're few, but many fertility centers offer financing for their patients.
Wow.
And in an effort to address my clients who have been struggling to afford surrogacy,
right,
I've arranged for Lotus Blossom Consulting, my company, to give independent loans at 0% interest.
Wow.
For terms up to 24 months. And this has really helped my clients to afford surrogacy and the cost of medical treatment, as opposed to putting it on a credit card where, you know, annual percentage rates hover at 20+%.
Right. So at 0%, you can get financing. Okay, wow, that's amazing. I had no idea that it could reach in excess of, what, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 depending on which treatments. Now, there are some things that are lower cost, right?
There are, and those are the less invasive treatment cycles like inseminations or IVF treatment, in vitro fertilization. But when you start using a third party like an egg donor or a surrogate, the costs really escalate. And so it is so important to maximize the chances of success so that you minimize financial expenditure over time.
Now, and you've written some literature to sort of explain getting through the process of doing this, right? And there was something you said it's for free?
I do. I have a book on my website, lotusblossomconsulting.com. Right. It's an ebook about financing fertility treatments. It outlines using insurance benefits, it outlines financing options, and it outlines borrowing options and the consequences thereof. So it's a starting point to help build the foundation for planning your treatment.
Very interesting. Mindy, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We will link her website to WUSA9.com so you can find more information about it there. Andrea.